We're locked and loaded. It's the big one. It's dusty. It's crazy. It's the desert.
Starting the final day in the desert, it came down to two big questions. Could Gareth Woolridge hang on to his lead and reign on Toyota's parade? Or could Henk Laterken dig deep, overtake both of the Fords and climb the ladder to the top once again? And once again, it was Toyota versus Ford, red versus blue.
Gareth, how easy was it to open the road and how is she looking?
I'd say a bit easier than yesterday. We can see the bikes and quads have been there, which has been a big help. It's another 214 Ks to go, and hopefully we can hold it all together.
And then it went completely south. We broke a drive shaft. And then it was sort of, you switch from almost I wouldn't call it exactly a defensive mode, but you know you have something in hand if you're that far in the lead. And after the drive shaft, day two, we switched to full attack. We had, I think, 7 minutes or 6 minutes to catch up. And we knew we had to take about a second a kilometer, which is quite a magic number usually. Like a second a kilometer is a lot of time. So we had like different goals for different waypoints or different points in the route, and we knew that's the type of time we needed to take off the leaders. And 70 kilometers in, we were managing to do that, and then probably 74 kilometers in, we lost the wheel. That was the end of it. But I mean, we were going really well. I enjoy those situations. You get to just drive the car absolutely flat out, go to the limit for as long as you can.
Not our day today. Our race. Right, friends.
Henk's still out there seeing if he can rescue some points. We had a wheel bearing failure. We don't know why it failed yet, but it was either the bearing or the bolt that holds it together.
With Henk now removed from the equation, the pressure was certainly lifted from the Ford crews. Not that they didn't earn the spoils, they certainly put in the hard miles throughout the event. And when you've got a driver and a team, such as Henk Laterken and Toyota, breathing down your neck, you're always going to be looking over your shoulder, hoping for the best. With Henk and the lead Toyota now out, all that Gareth and the Ford crew had to do was cruise to the finish to take their first ever desert race win. To make things even sweeter, it was brother Lance that followed him home for second place, giving Ford a 1-2 at the desert and giving Toyota a bloody nose in the process.
The sponsor's curse is something a lot of people talk about in motorsport. And what it says is that the event that your sponsor, your team, your backing sponsors and promotes and gives the money to is usually the most difficult one to win.
sky starts to drop into the desert. We say goodbye to the desert sand for another year, but we'll be back. Jwaneng and Botswana have delivered once again, and this was a historic race, especially for Ford.
Absolutely amazing result for us. You know, it's been, I think, 5 or 7 years since an non-Toyota won the desert race. Gareth won and we second. Well done, good. Thank you. Gareth won and we second. We won the prologue for the championship. It's absolutely amazing for him. Henk hasn't finished, so Gareth's going to get a really good haul of points.
We tried hard, the team did a great job. We finished 3rd and 4th, so we got a car on the podium, but really well done to Ford, to Neil and his team. You know, 1st and 2nd in the 1000k desert race, not easy, so we won't take it lying down, that's for sure.
Gareth, you've been looking for this one for a long time. I used to call you guys the sprint specialists. You're now the marathon specialists.
Well, Matt, it's been, I think we keep saying 10 years. We've been racing since 2013, first in the Polaris, and we won it here in 2014 in the Polaris. And they said, oh, you've won the desert race. I said, no, we haven't. We won our class. My dream's still to win it overall. So, yeah, it's taken a long while. We've been plugging at it, but we finally had the weapon to do it today. And, yeah, the car was unbelievable and really, really chuffed. It was quite an emotional finish, I must say.
They're young, as I mentioned just now, and yeah, they've got a fantastic career ahead of them if they want to continue and do it. You know, it's an excellent platform.